Hello, welcome to another vlog in August. We are starting off at Giant Tiger. There's a new sale that started. This is just the grocery section of it. There's a couple of things I want to get or look at, and then they also have some clothes and some home goods and all of that. So this is like one of the regular sections of women's clothes. I don't shop here. I have gotten a few little things here from my mom. This is my side of the store. This is the plus size. Not as much variety. And I'm on the hunt for pants moving into the cooler months. I don't want anything too heavy. I'm kind of, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to feel comfortable in my own clothes. And I just wanted to see if they had anything. I'm trying to look at wide-legged pants. I always kind of wore skinny jeans and more fitted, but I just find I get so hot. And I like the wide leg with the airflow. I don't know, these are a good price. I'll see. I also like cardigans. I get very warm. I like to dress in layers. So $14, I didn't think that was bad. Some clothes I like and some things I don't. I wouldn't mind having a pair of pants like this in my closet. I think just with a nice little black blouse or cardigan and a pair of flats, it would work. So this is what I'm wearing today. Some days I feel really good. Today I ain't feeling so great. The hair is pulled back, but this is what I look like. And I tried the pants on. I like the fits. I don't know if they're the greatest looking thing on me. And then those were the other ones. These were the ones I got earlier in the season. I absolutely love them. And then they also had some tops. And one of the things I don't like with Giant Tigers, they have a lot of zipper tops. But I really like this one and I like the color. It kind of reminds me of Maurice's. And I really like the price. It's only $16. Okay, I am home now. So 5:30 this morning, I have my coffee with the sugar-free creamer, and then I have a cafe latte Primer protein, and then I top it up with just the Stoke cold brew, so I have drank that. Now that I am home, I'm trying to get into a new routine, so I bought a case of these at Costco a long time ago. The Joy Burst, they were a little bit pricey. I like them once in a while. I don't think I would repurchase them, maybe if they were on sale, but they're an electrolyte and vitamins and Lion's Mane. And then I put that in here, and then I also put up 1 scoop of this collagen. It's supposed to be good for our skin and joints and all that, but I haven't been taking it regularly, so I can't really say if it's good or bad, but I know a lot of women take it. And then I topped it off with water, so I think this is 32 ounces. So that is what I'm trying to get in now until lunch. So I did get the pair of jeans and the blouse. Coffee creamer was on sale for a pretty good price. I think it was $2.88, and at Walmart it's 2 for $7, so definitely a better price, and the date is September the 24th, so that will definitely last. And then I did get tomato soup just because I'm going to be making something, and I think it was a decent price. I don't know, I just thought it'd be easy to get it, so I have that. And then I picked up 2 sidekicks. They were on sale, a creamy chicken and then a creamy parmesan, because one night I went to make dinner and I was looking for something like this and I didn't have anything. Everything was kind of like a Mexican theme, like for skillets and all of that. But I just thought, you make this, you throw some frozen vegetables in the oven, you have some chicken, or you throw pork chops on the barbecue or something. It's a quick, easy dinner. Andrew doesn't love these. He doesn't love the cream sauces. They didn't have any tomatoes, but on a night where I need to throw something really quick, I can still make it work for him by throwing in some frozen potatoes, or even tossing this with a little bit of marinara with the vegetables from the oven. So I can make it work, but I don't want a lot of these, but I did want a couple of them. Okay, so a little shopping, have my coffee. Now I'm moving on to my electrolytes and trying to get that collagen and see if it really does make a difference. So I'll keep you guys updated, but I am trying to have it every day. So this morning I did do a brain dump. Next week I'm going to do my sunflower decor, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Giant Tiger, because in the flyer they had these throws, and I'm looking for certain ones for the pups' beds because I like their beds to match the decor, but they didn't get them in stock. And then the pants, fall clothes is something I'm going to be working on this month too, and pants is something that I'm definitely looking for. I'm looking for high-waisted cropped flare because I got a pair from Old Navy and I really like them, but they just haven't restocked anything, and it's only certain sizes and all that, but I'm happy with the ones from Giant Tiger, and I'm glad that I got them because last time I was there they had absolutely nothing, and I know that they're going to be picked over quick, so I'm going to be looking for that this month. And I'm thinking about doing freezer meals next week, like spaghetti sauce, stuffed peppers, shepherd's pie, 7-layer casserole. There's ground beef on sale, so I'm thinking a little bit about it. Like having some single serve lunches, like I need to think a little bit more about it. I'm also going to be looking for some small batch recipes this month, like casseroles. How can I use my Instant Pot and my crock pot? I have some stuff for my son I got to pick up, and then videos. You know, like just have some vlogs this month talking about clothes, decor, the freezer, you know, small batch dinners and food prep. Like that's really the ultimate goal, get back to the groove of everything. So that was the little brain dump that I did this morning, and I'm really glad that I got it all on paper. Okay, I'm definitely trying to establish a routine. Some days I would have the collagen, some days I didn't, some days I would drink more, and some days I didn't drink enough. So I'm trying to like get into that mindset. Like I make my protein coffee like during the week. The weekends are a little bit different. And now this is like, I think this is 32 ounces. So I find an electrolyte works for me, and then I top it up with water. And then I'm gonna try and do the collagen scoop, and I have one other container, and when they're done, I'll reevaluate and see if it's something I wanna keep using and what is the best price. I just picked those up at Walmart, and then I have a 40-ounce Bubba that I fill up with water. Sometimes I'll put like a little squirt of something, and the goal is to drink as much of that as I can throughout the day. Some days I'll drink it more than others, but I think it's just having a game plan, and that's exactly what I did this morning. A little bit of a brain dump. I really want to do freezer meals next week. I kind of want to, I kind of don't. But I think I love vlogging months. I've always loved vlogging months because I just like, it's just, you know, it's just the ins and outs of everyday life. And I think there's something, that was my goal of what I wanted to do today, was get a little bit organized. So I'm going to take the initial brain dump that I did, and I'm gonna go and do a little bit more of an extended one, kind of what my goals are for the month of August, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go do another brain dump, and then I'll check in with you once I get it all out on paper. Okay, so we have the initial brain dump that I did, and then just ignore this here. August goals. I really wanna get the freezers organized, the kitchen, the garage, and then the Costco freezer. My freezer inventory, I've definitely haven't been keeping up on it as much. I've been struggling a little bit with dinners the past couple of weeks. The garage fridge and the kitchen fridge, everything just needs a good like organizing, and use what we have, and then, you know, get ready for the fall. I have the main pantry, I have an extra closet, and then we started garage storage. I also try to keep like a running inventory that's always on the go. So Costco, I love Costco, so I'm trying to get it down to like once a month. And kind of go from there and see what works and what doesn't work. And then the Walmart pickup, I do that on my phone. So right now I know that I have certain things in there because we're running low. And then like I did this morning, the sale shopping, I don't do a lot of that anymore, but I knew that cream was on sale. I wanted to look at clothes. I wanted to look at the blankets. So I thought that it was worth it today. And then I shared with you last week, like I got ribs and steaks. And then the freezer meals, I really want to be more organized with this. I don't want to do like a full day of freezer cooking, and that's what I was thinking about doing next week. And I'm just, no, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it different. So like a certain amount, variety, single serve, ones for our son, and then also ones for myself for lunch, or my husband and I. I'm just trying to have a good balance. So I hope you enjoyed the first part of this vlog for August. It was just one of those days. I had a few hours in the morning, and I thought I would vlog, and I started to share my day with all of you. And as I was, you know, driving home, I was trying to think about what I wanted to get accomplished that day, and my mind was just racing. I was completely overwhelmed, and I've really been like that for probably the past, at least I'd probably say 2 years. There's so much that I want to do that I don't even know where to start. And where I will start is, you know, before the pandemic, life was life. It was good, it was busy, there was, you know, obstacles and all that kind of stuff. And I got to a certain point where I knew, you know, some things needed to change with YouTube. I definitely knew that some things needed to change, that I needed to make a lifestyle change. I knew that I needed to, you know, eat better and be more active to do, you know, lose weight healthy and be able to maintain it. And I had a vision of what I wanted for my channel and all that. Then the pandemic hit, like it did for everybody else, and you know, we had a rough couple of years, and you know, we were able to get through it. There was a lot of changes for our family. We went from a military family to a civilian family. The kids were getting older. You know, even during that time too, you know, things were changing, holidays were changing. And I think during the pandemic too, it really made you realize like how sometimes you can take things for granted, like family or all of those little things. And, you know, we learned a lot from all of that. And then, you know, we were getting back into a groove and rhythm and all of that. And then one of the hardest things that's ever happened in my life happened. And what I will say is, you know, we've lost loved ones and friends over the years. And the way that I dealt with grief was, it's part of life. I'm not going to sit and dwell on it because that's not going to make the situation better. It's going to make it harder. So I would always try and remember all of the good things, the happy times, the memories, and all that kind of stuff that would bring me like a smile to my face, and just so thankful that I had all of those happy times with like our friends and family. And then when those days where I was like sad and just missed them, I would have my cry. I would, you know, wipe my tears away and I would move on. And that's one of the things, you know, our parents get older, you know, we go through loss. Like, I don't know a lot of people my age that still have both parents alive. It's one of the hard parts of going through life. And then with my situation, my mom ended up, you know, we knew something was off, and then the whole dementia journey and all that, and it was really, really hard. And I shared some of that on my channel and everything, and some of you shared your own journeys and, you know, offering support and sharing like, you know, how hard it is and things that you guys did. I got messages just from some people telling me just how difficult some of the situations were, and it was helpful because it made me feel not so alone. But it was one of those things that I also had to process, and it was really, really hard for me because I was completely overwhelmed. I had a lot of responsibilities. I was trying to manage like my family and my home and do all of that, and then it got to the point where everything fell into place for everybody. And then I looked in the mirror one day and I was just like, I hate what I see. Like my weight, you know, my arthritis had gotten really bad. My knees were really bad. I could hardly walk. You know, for a couple of years, it was just kind of like getting through the motions, you know, doing the laundry, vacuuming the floors, cleaning the toilets, you know, getting dinner on the table. And it was just, I did what I needed to do, but I didn't do anything extra. And then I knew that I needed to have that game plan of what I wanted to do before the pandemic. I knew that I needed to make a lifestyle change. And then that's when the whole emotional part of like, why do I overeat? Why do I turn to food for comfort? Like, how did I get to this point? And I figured a lot of that out, you know, on my own and with help of others. And then you know, I was really thinking about the weight loss surgery and all of that. And I'm like, well, I know even if I go to do it, you know, I have to work through some things. And then I started to see other women on social media sharing their journey if they had weight loss surgery and if they lost the weight naturally. And it was people that had lost the weight for like that were out 2-3 years, and they shared, you know, the food noise, the little things that they do. But I was also seeing like how much more they can do with less weight and all that. And it was very, very motivating, but I knew it was going to be a long journey. And that's when I started to open up to all of you about all of it. And I felt like things were falling into place. I was like really, really happy. It was the one little part of me that I needed to fix that I was working on. And I knew that I needed to close everything off on a Peak Inside prior to 2024. And it just hit me like when I was doing that brain dump that I know what my vision is for a Peak Inside, and it's still that little part of me that was missing. It's that perfect part-time job, but it's different. But it's also a really great community here that we've built, and I'm really, really excited to get back into that. But then also, you know, sharing and getting ready for the month of August. I remember how September is like that new year. Every year I do that. I I use up what we have, all of the summer stuff like the condiments, the food organization, I prepare for going into the winter months. But this year it has to be different because I'm not going back to the way that I used to do things. Like, I'm going to be cooking different, I'm going to be making different portions, I'm going to be shopping different, and I need to get my food organization under control so I can get back sharing with all of you the things that you want to see, like the food content, you know, the dinner videos, the freezer cooking, the food prep, you know, portion control and all that. But all of those little things too, like home decor and clothes and, you know, all of those things that for a couple of years they really didn't mean a lot to me. Like decorating for the holidays, it wasn't something that was the top priority for me. It actually felt kind of stupid with a lot of the stuff that I was, you know, dealing with and everything. But I'm finding joy in those little things again, and those joy in those little things is what helps me on the good and the bad and finding the balance. So I started to vlog that day. I was ready to do freezer meals next week, and I'm like, I'm not even prepared or organized for it. So let's just have a really great month of August. We'll do some old school vlogs with quick turnarounds and just keep it really, really simple. And then when we get into September, I'll start what my vision was back in 2020 of sharing a peek inside a journey of a woman going through a lot of life changes, as we all do as we get older, and, you know, have like one vlog a week or whatever I want to do that's just real life, a quick turnaround. But then also, you know, do those more production style videos with meals and food organization and all that. I just need to get more organized with all of that stuff, and that's what we're gonna do in this month of August. I'm not gonna have any expectation. We're gonna go with the flow and just let things happen and fall into place. And the past 2 days since I did that first part of this video, I just feel like a complete sense of relief. I know where I need to start. I know what I need to do. There's been a lot of changes. Clothes don't fit the same for everybody in my family. I need to get more organized, and most importantly, I really need to be aware for what I bring into the house, whether it be food, home decor, or clothing, because I don't want to have a lot of clutter and a lot of extra work that I don't need. So not exactly what I thought would be for vlog number 2, but that is what happens when you do a brain dump and all of those little things that are running in your mind, you get them out on paper, and then you can actually organize your thoughts and come up with a game plan. And that's exactly what I did. Yesterday, I made more lists and things that I want to do, and even now I'm working on vlogging. I have some editing and all that to do, so there should be some videos up in the next few days, hopefully more frequently if everything goes good. So that's it for this vlog. I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all your patience, your compassion, and your understanding, and most importantly, your encouragement. It means the world to me. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and we will talk to you all soon.